Club captain Hugo Lloris has come out and said it's not time to give up. We've got 11 games left. We can see improvements. We need to hope for a European place. Harry Kane has come out and said Antonio Conte needs to speak to the club and the chairman to see what direction we need to go as a club. And he has also stated he wants to play in the Champions League. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's episode, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Just before I get into today's video, make sure that you download the OneFootball app for all of the live football scores, results and news, as well as getting all of the latest Spurs news on this channel. You can also see it all here. Download the OneFootball app to keep up to date with everything Tottenham Hotspur, club news, transfer news, match information, videos, tables and results from all around the world. Don't miss out, and please do let me know what you think of this app. Let's start by talking about club captain Hugo Lloris. He has made a number of comments regarding the Manchester United defeat on Saturday and the remainder of this Premier League season. He said, "We knew that game could be decisive for the rest of the season, but it is not time to give up. There are still 11 games to play. We need to keep our hope for European places, and we know that this week is a big week before the international break. It's really important to analyse this game against Manchester United to understand why we couldn't turn the result on our side. We can see the improvement, we can feel the improvement, the players on the field, and it is not time to give up. If we talk about the result, there is obviously a lot of disappointment, especially after the performance that we delivered." Hugo Lloris then went on to say, "I think that we had a great performance. We need to improve in some aspects of the game, but when you look at the performance, I think that you can see the direction that we want to take as a team. To come to Manchester United and take control of the ball like we did, staying calm, we showed personality, but again, it's difficult to defend the performance when you have a defeat." Hugo Lloris then added, "But we now have to prepare for the next game because Brighton and Hove Albion is going to be another battle to deal with, and we cannot lose any more points." Now, my thoughts on Hugo's comments there, I must say that I do agree with some and I disagree with others because Hugo Lloris came out and said there we had a great performance. If it was so great, we would have won the game. There were some aspects of that game that was very poor from Spurs, in particular the defending for all three goals. Ronaldo, yes, he scored a hat-trick, but we should not have allowed him to get the shot in on the first goal. The ball was played over the top for the second goal. Very poor goal to concede. And then, of course, from a set piece for the third goal. So I would not call that a great performance. With that said, you can certainly see that we are playing a lot better under the management of Antonio Conte in the last couple of months. And you can see what Antonio Conte is trying to do with this Tottenham Hotspur side. But of course, he has very limited resources and, some of these players have limitations as well. But it's all well and good. Hugo Lloris said it's not over and we've got 11 games left. We need to start winning these matches because if we want any chance of European football, we have got 33 points in the Premier League to play for, and we have got to start, putting a good run of results together and climb up that Premier League table. Harry Kane has just been interviewed by Sky Sports and he's urging the club to take Antonio Conte's advice and mould Tottenham into a club capable of winning trophies. He said it's not a quick fix that happens overnight. It takes time and understanding. Antonio Conte needs to talk to the club and chairman to see what direction we need to go as a club. We can't speak highly enough of him. Harry Kane then went on to say, "My focus is on this year. Getting top four is the most important goal for us. There are 11 games left in the Premier League, and if we can get on a run, this is more than possible. That's all I can control, and that's all the manager can control as well. Let's see where we end up." Harry Kane also said the manager is working as hard as he can and the players are working hard as well. I definitely feel like I'm improving and the team is under Antonio Conte. That motivates you to be even better. Hopefully we can end the season and give the top four a real go. Obviously, it's always an aim to get in the Champions League for the club. Personally, you want to be playing in the best competitions in the world. Harry Kane then went on to talk about challenging for trophies and said, obviously, I still feel like we're in the process. We went 2 or 3 years challenging for trophies and then we dropped off over the last couple of years. With Antonio Conte, he's building a culture that he wants to be and wants to put us back in that place. The Premier League is such a fine line between challenging or being top 4 or being 6th, 7th or 8th. Every team is getting better and there are no easy games. Now, my thoughts on Harry Kane's comments. Here we go again. I think that we are now going to see every single newspaper and media outlet report now that Harry Kane is going to be linked with Manchester City, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Barcelona. The list will be absolutely endless. Of course, he has come out publicly now and said that Antonio Conte needs to talk to the club and the chairman to see what direction that we are going to go in. Of course, he wants to be playing Champions League football as well, and I don't blame him one bit. I've said on this channel hundreds and hundreds of times, especially at the start of this season, before even Nuno Espirito Santo was appointed, that this club needs to go in the right direction again. When you think back, 2019, we were in a Champions League final under Pochettino. Then, of course, he was sacked. Jose Mourinho came in, in the first season under Mourinho, we played Champions League football. Then we went into the Europa League. We then went out of the Europa League by losing to Dynamo Zagreb 3-0. The manager was in prison. Then, of course, Jose Mourinho got us to a cup final. He was sacked 6 days before the cup final. Then we got into the Europa Conference League under Ryan Mason. Then, of course, it took us 70 days to appoint Nuno Espirito Santo. He came in, we played Europa Conference League football. We've then been thrown out of that competition. So to go from Champions League to Europa League to Europa Conference League, we are now all worried about what competition we will be playing in next season. Of course, all of us fans want Champions League. Are we good enough for it? I'm not so sure, especially when we keep losing one week, winning the next week, and so on. We need to put, some good results together, certainly in these remaining 11 games. Are we good enough to do that? Who knows? We'll wait and see. You would think under Antonio Conte, he could try and guide us into a very decent European spot, i.e. Champions League or Europa League. But, it is all about club direction. And I've spoken about this so often. Club direction. We've got to be going in the right direction. And, I've said this hundreds of times as well, that Antonio Conte must be backed in the summer in a huge way. Because if you want to keep players like Harry Kane at the club, we do need to show real ambition. One result in the Premier League from Monday evening, Crystal Palace 0, Manchester City 0. Manchester City are now 4 points clear at the top. Liverpool do have a game in hand. That result doesn't concern Tottenham Hotspur though, because we remain 8th in the Premier League. We've played 27, we've won 14, drawn 3 and lost 10. We have a goal difference of +7. We have 45 points. We are 6 points away from the top 4 and 3 points away from a Europa League spot. Other Premier League games to take place this week. On Wednesday, our trip to Brighton Hove Albion, the Amex Stadium, 7:30 p.m. kickoff. Also that evening, Arsenal, our North London rivals, currently in 4th place in the Premier League. They will host Liverpool at the Emirates Stadium, 8:15 p.m. kickoff. On Thursday evening, Everton will host Newcastle United. On Friday, Wolves will play Leeds. On Saturday, Aston Villa will play Arsenal, and then on Sunday Leicester City will take on Brentford, and then we will be in action again, this time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, as we will be hosting our London rivals West Ham United, 4:30 p.m. kickoff. After that game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, it will then be the international break. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.
Hi, I'm Bill from Football Prizes. I'm just here to tell you about the weekly prizes that we run on the site. Prizes such as our signed memorabilia, match day tickets, trips abroad and more. Just go to our website www.footballprizes.co.uk.